Now, before we get into this, there's one thing you guys need to know. Every book on this list is 100% real. I'm serious. These are actual books. You can walk into a bookstore, go to Amazon, check them out. They are real. All right, let's see what's on my do not read list. This first one here is for all you exotic pet lovers out there. It's How to Care for Your Giant African Land Snail by Lucy Mail. I can't tell you how many of these things I've had at home. You know, you take them home, you just throw some ribs in there, have them suck on some ribs, and they just die. You know, like you win them at a carnival, throw a ping pong ball in a... How to Care for Your Giant African Land Snail.
Oh, I remember when you won that at that carnival.
Yeah, that was a weird carnival too.
50-gallon jug.
This next one kind of weirds me out. Embalming is not a sport by Arlen Meninger. Nobody said it was, Arlen. I cannot think of even one single person who considers embalming to be remotely sport-like. So why are you talking about it like it might be? That'd be the worst sport ever. It's like, we got a sold-out crowd today, 3 of us here. Next up on the field is John McElroy. This guy's the Tiger Woods of embalming. Nobody pumps 4 pounds of preservatives into a cadaver like McElroy. Excited to see what he's got in store for us today. Embalming is not a sport. I was browsing at the bookstore recently, and this book caught my eye here. You think you'll understand why. Natural Bust Enlargement with Total Mind Power by Donald L. Wilson, M.D. Yeah, this method sounds very promising. I wonder how it works. Oh, this explains it down here. How to use the other 90% of your mind to increase the size of your breasts. Really, 90% doesn't sound like total mind power to me. What's the other 10% doing? Probably wishing you didn't spend $10 on this piece of junk. What kind of doctor writes a book like this, too? Can you imagine if this guy was your doctor? You go in for an appointment, he's like, hey, have you read my new book? You're like, no, what is it? He hands you this, and then it's like, yeah, time for a new doctor. This is, thank you. Thanks, doctor. I got this book for some friends of mine. They have a kid that's kind of hard to handle. Your 3-year-old, friend or enemy? By Louis Bates Ames and Francis L. Your friend or enemy?
Nothing unhealthy about that.
Nothing unhealthy about it, yeah.
Not at all.
I don't know, look at this kid's picture. I think he's probably both. I mean, he's like...
He might be a frenemy.
Well, he probably was your friend, then you gave him that bowl haircut. Now it's like... Life is a living hell. He looks like the kid you bring on a sitcom when it's starting to go down.
Exactly. Yeah. Oliver. I'm thinking Oliver.
Like, oh, you just adopted a kid.
Oh, really? How cute.
Yeah. Canceled. This next one is perhaps the worst birthday gift anyone has ever given me. Shipping Semen? How to Have a Successful Experience by Penny Ahmed. Love that the title is posed as a question. You shipping semen? Yeah. Why? Yeah. How'd you know? Look at the fonts in this thing. It looks like Microsoft Word using the 12 fonts that came with the Mac. It's like underline how to have a successful experience.
Oh my God.
I got to show you guys the back cover too. This is a little ridiculous. It's a single set of human footprints in the sand. What does that have to do with anything with semen? Shipping semen? Am I missing?
Is it about sailors, maybe?
I don't. It might be a war.
Might be, right?
Might be a war novel, yeah.
Maybe. It might be a war novel. War by Herman Wouk.
Yeah. Anyway, the best part is the photo of the depressed horse on the cover. He's like, he's on his knees. He's like, he got stuck with some amateur handling his semen. He's like, I remember I was supposed to take that semen and they put it in the back of the truck. You won't believe what happened. The Hells Angels jumped me. They took all my semen. It was such an unsuccessful experience. I wish someone could just tell me how to have a successful experience.
Shipping Semen.
We're down to our last book here. This one's a doozy. It's a book for kids, although I'm not sure that kids should be reading it. Why Do I Vomit? By Angela Royston. There you go. Why do you vomit? I'll tell you, buddy. You vomit for the same reason I did when I was your age. I snuck into my parents' liquor cabinet, went a little overboard in the peppermint schnapps. That's probably why you're vomiting. I know this sounds really weird, you guys, but this photo was taken 15 years ago. I think this kid is actually right here in our audience tonight. Can we see if we can find him? Buddy, are you? How are you, buddy? All grown up. Let's see it. You okay? How are you doing, buddy?
Great. Look. Love your show, man. You're the bit.
What?
You're the bit.
What?
You're the bit.
I'm the what? I'm the bit?
The bit.
I'm the bit?
Bit.
I'm the Babs.
Bit.
I'm the... You okay, buddy? You don't look so good. Oh, watch out. What? Yeah. Yeah, hold on a
No,
second.
you're the best. I love your... You're just...
Okay. That poor guy. He probably thinks he has to vomit for the last 15 years. He probably just doesn't know why. I hope he's okay.
I love roots. Roots.